Good evening, everyone. From Dwyer Field at Atrium Stadium, IC Sports is proud to bring you Round 1, Week 1, Ohio High School Football Playoffs. Steve Parker joining me as always, my partner Mike Crotty. And Mike, playoff football, man. Week 7, playoff football. 2020's been a weird year, but, here we are.
Everybody's in the playoffs, starting from scratch. Anybody can beat anybody with the coronavirus out there, so stay healthy, everybody. But tonight, I think we have first-round matchup, very two evenly matched up teams. Both teams, Steve, like to run the football a lot, and who's going to stop the other's running game is the key. And then I'm still looking for both quarterbacks to come back with a big play on the passing game also.
Yeah, specifically, Mike, we got 3 specific keys to the game. You and I talked that a little bit earlier. For the Comets, is get the offense going. They've been historically slow starters all year, but, they've been offensively cold the last 8 quarters.
Very stagnant. That's what I'm saying. The people have been concentrating on their running game. They haven't got the passing game going. So, again, the big hogs up front, got to do some blocking tonight.
Then Mr. Farr for the Warriors, he's been hot.
He's talented, very talented, over 100 yards a game. He's the number 1 key for the Comets to stop. He has to get going for the Lebanon Warriors to win this football game.
Now, interesting enough, Mike, 2 teams that are moving, it seems like in similar circles, but Lebanon started the season with a win, and then last week, big win over Little Miami where they put up 41 points.
Right, that's impressive. The hot team usually gets in the playoffs, going to these playoffs. Favor the best. So we'll see if Mason can come back, because Mason had 2 tough teams. Hamilton's a very good team this year, and obviously Lakota West is number 1 in the area.
And the key tonight is junior quarterback Michael Molnar.
Great athlete. He can run the football option. When he throws the football, it's usually short dink and dunk passes, but I'm looking at him to make some big plays with his legs tonight.
Mason, though, Mike, coming into the playoffs, lost their last 2, and like we said, against Hamilton and against a very tough Lakota West squad, the number 1 seed Lakota West squad, didn't put up any points in that game. So really important for them. They've been historically starting slow all year, especially we saw them in the ICRC games.
Right. Yeah, they started slow, and it comes down to, like you said before we were talking off air, it comes down to some turnovers. Got to take care of that football as a running back. And the quarterback's got to take care of the football. But, again, 2 evenly matched teams. We'll see what happens tonight. Great night of football.
I tell you what, beautiful night, too. Week 1 of the high school playoffs here in Week 7. It seems kind of strange, but, hey, nothing's normal here in 2020.
Survive in advance. That's all you want to do.
Iverson Borders back to receive the kick for the Comets.
Again, normally a playoff game like this would be full attendance here. So
I think that's Chris Olinger back there with him. Yeah, again, still limited seating, still social distancing. The fans sitting in family pods, wearing masks.
Mason, they must have done some scouting on Lebanon pooches or something. Look at the Mason, both returners are up the 20-yard line. That's unusual. It is a poo. Oh, he touched it.
Somebody better get on it.
He's very effective, wasn't it?
Goes out of bounds. Yeah, Mike. I think came off of it with more dive on it than one of my slices.
Yeah, that's the turf. They call that the turf monster. You get that on the turf, you never know where it's going to bounce to. So, again, when Mason looks good on the offensive side, the running game gets going good, but that's due to their offensive line. See, so I'm anxious to see what kind of Lebanon to stop this. How many guys they have in the box.
Nolan McCormick, senior running back, will be back there with Michael Molnar in the backfield. They've got trips right, single receiver on the left.
McCormick feels like he's been here for 10 years. There he is.
Yeah, McCormick finds his sledding tough, picks up a rough 1 yard on first down.
Read option, basically on that one. The quarterback's reading and gave it to the running back, but Lebanon was just all over that with their defensive tackles, jamming up the middle. Just from up here, I mean, Lebanon looks like they got some beef up on that defensive line, don't they?
Yeah, they're sizable, Mike. Very active linebacking core for the Warriors.
Quick pass
McCormick
again.
looking, yeah, he's got the turn-in pass. That's a nice pitch and catch for a first down as he dishes it out there.
Number 6.
Michael Rue. Rue with a nice catch, too, Mike. I like how he got his hands out in front of him, pulled it in, and then got the yards.
And that's what they've been doing. Molnar actually is about 70% for the year, 67% passing. The little slant there, a quick slant. Hands got up, got the first down, moved the stakes.
Again, you start throwing those short-range passes, those linebackers won't pin their ears back. First down for Mason at their own 37. Molnar. Yeah.
That was slow developing. Right?
Yeah, well, Molnar held it out there for a long time and read it, and then as soon as he pulled his hands out and didn't have the ball, the defenders just went straight for McCormick. We're gonna call that a no gain. It'll be 2nd and 10.
I'd like to, again, it's early. They're trying to get up the middle, soften the middle up, go out wide, but I think they might have to attack the edges on Lebanon right now. Because the offensive line is not getting a push on the defensive line of Lebanon right now.
Jordan in the slot. Rue outside of him. Sends a man in motion. Keeps it himself.
Good throw.
Oh, if he would have got it there, McCormick had all kinds of running room in front of him.
They were coming, but again, you said it right. He could have got to him.
Yeah.
Snap on that.
Yeah, Molnar had a guy on his hip, and he, twisted to try to shake him off, Mike. So that'll set up a 3rd and 10 for the Comets. Again, this is not what we want to see. We want to see them chipping away. But they're faced with a critical 3rd and 10 here from their own 37.
It looks like they got man-to-man. No, they're going to zone defense right now. They're flooding one area. You got to get rid of it.
Oh, look at the backside. Oh, good job. Pull it in.
There's his legs, like I said.
Go. He gets the corner. Molnar's got one guy to beat. And he doesn't get to the cone, so he'll be knocked out short of the touchdown.
No flags. Look. But the thing about it, we talked before the game, I said he's going to have to make some big plays with his legs. Right there. Well, cover down the field. Nobody had the quarterback, and he's a good athlete.
If we watch that replay, Mike, you're exactly right. There was great coverage down the field, and Molnar has to shake off a tackler.
They had 3 guys on the one side
Look
of the
at
field.
66 with his ears pinned back.
He just fell him. That's a missed tackle there, but look at that. That's a big play from the junior quarterback.
Yeah, and then he's got one guy to beat. Blake Lamb. So, power eye. McCormick.
No, he was down. Oh, they gave it to
in.
him.
Yeah, no, I thought he had his elbows and opposite hand over. So, Comets with a nice run by Molnar, setting it up. And we said one of the keys to the game, they got to get started early.
Quick start. Right up the middle, off left tackle there. Right there, he's down. The referees had him in there simultaneously, so good touchdown. That's the way to start your first drive.
So Comets on the board first. The extra point try. Hold us down, kick is up. And that strong kick is good. So Comets take an early 7-0 lead, 9:55 to go here in the first quarter. Nice start.
Nice start, and again, Lebanon had to feel pretty good about themselves. They were stopping them pretty good until that broken down play. But
3rd and
nobody
10.
had a quarterback. 3rd and 10. So they gave up a pass play. They got a first down and the big run by Molnar. So now Lebanon on the road. They got to get into their running game too now. And the Comets want to make Lebanon pass the football as much as possible.
Hey, because you want to contain the Lamb kid. I mean, he's something special.
Yeah, like you said, about 114 yards a game. That's impressive.
So the Comets on the board early here. Beautiful night here. Look at that. If we can get one of the field cameras or the 50-yard, one of the up cameras to look at the orange over the opposite press box, that's a postcard Ohio night here in Southwest Ohio.
Don't jinx us. We've been too many of these football games where all of a sudden lightning comes out of somewhere. And storm comes. Been here too long for that.
Yeah.
Hey, good start though. Let's get some coverage down here for the Comets and.
Yeah, the important thing is again a nice deep kick, good coverage here. Oh, and they go with the grounder and pound.
Not as good.
Uh-oh.
That's all right, though. Don't.
Upman does a good job of taking it out of bounds.
35-yard line. Number 26 for Lebanon brought it back.
That wasn't a bad job.
Here's the offense. Offensive line.
Defense, again, those linebackers. The offense.
Yeah, but
Everett has had a good year,
size.
but Farr, Everett's throwing for a little over 120 a game, and of course Farr running close to 115 a game. And Comet's defense really have to contain those two gentlemen.
And with spread offense like this, you want your 4 down linemen. That's bad. So you want your 4 down linemen to put pressure on the quarterback right now.
You would hope. Big Joe Reed got pulled offside. A little eager there, Big Joe.
And they said, come over, sit by the coach first play.
So,
1st and 5.
yeah.
Opens up the playbook a little bit more.
Everett in the backfield.
That's another hard count. They got him
Yep.
again. Unless somebody in the offense move. No defense again.
Yeah, number 86 was down on his knuckles.
All it is a hard count. They got.
So, yeah, the first down without gaining any yards, Mike.
You can't do that. I mean, you're looking at the football anyhow.
That was one of our keys, eliminate mistakes.
Quick pass.
Oh, nice throw.
No. See, the timing was off on that. They actually, wide receiver went down, turned around. The ball's got to be on the numbers very quickly. It was not a good time pass. But again, give credit to defensive back number 4 for the Comets.
Iverson Borders right there in coverage, setting up a 2nd and 10. And again, Everett had some pretty decent numbers throwing the ball this year.
I think he, again, a couple games he had some big games like Little Miami and stuff like that. So, there's a fumble.
Oh, on the exchange, ball's on the ground. Beanbag comes out. Mason's pointing like they got it.
No, they just came in at the end. I think the quarterback got it.
Good job getting on the ground to get that rock.
A couple pushes there at the end. The high school football, somebody would throw the flag, or somebody extra push on that. But that was look, watch it right off his ankle. He wasn't sure what he was going to do. Nope, it's on his hip. You got to get the ball. That's a quarterback.
Well, he
ball
was.
on that one.
Yeah, he's making the read.
And the running back was past him already, though.
Right. So critical 3rd and 11.
Well, there's the run.
Inside a handoff. Oh, and almost sliding away from it. Is that young man we talked about, Farr?
Yep, number 40.
Evans with a nice tackle.
What I liked about it is right around his ankles. Had both hands wrapped up. He's not going to run anywhere if you're on his ankles. So Lebanon, quite frankly, kind of shot themselves in the foot there, but that's good defensive stand by the Comets.
After the Comets gave him a free 10 yards.
Thank you. No, thank you. Thank you back.
Eliminate the mistakes. That's one of the keys to our game. So the Lebanon punter back.
They're telling him to watch the fake. Come up and get it.
A low driver. Ooh, that he picks up across his head.
Get out wide. Get out wide. Get out wide.
Jax Hutchinson.
That was no flag, though. Late flag. I think you're going to have holding.
Here's a good look at the Comet offense. That offensive line led by big number 78, Paul Rodriguez.
Yeah, he's going to Kentucky, I believe. Holding.
So that'll negate what was a pretty decent return as they'll march it back now. It looks like they're going to set up right about the 22 where the Comets will take over 1st and 10 with 8:24 to go here in the first quarter of action here in week 1 of the playoffs.
I don't think Lebanon has to change a whole lot. They just got to make sure they put a spy on Molnar.
Molnar in the shotgun. Quick pitch out. Again, that's, that play.
Look at this. Nice stuff. Very short, but that's good. I like Coach Little as the offensive coordinator, spreading things out a little bit, trying to soften them up a little bit.
Yeah, he's trying to get it out there quick to Nick Molinart, a senior. And Nick tried to squeeze in between those two blockers. Neither one of those guys, threw a devastating block, but again, he didn't have a seam to go to. But he drug a couple of tacklers for 4 yards.
Yeah, 4 yards. That's positive.
Second and 5. We'll give him credit for 5 on that. Molnar now gets the snap. Gives it to McCormick, who bounces off one blocker, gets around the corner, first down, and over the 40-yard line.
Don't.
You called it. Don't.
No, the Lebanon guy pushed him first, and then the Mason kid got out, and the Mason guy went and pushed him back.
It's always the guy that pushes back.
One.
Yep. So they'll get the first down on the spot, and then they'll take them back 15, won't they?
That's 3 guys that Comets coaching staff's pulled out for mistakes. I mean, that's just, who cares? The guy pushed you. The referee's right there. Let the coaches do their job. He didn't pancake you.
Well, yeah, he just gave you a shove.
But the only thing about that you feel bad, because that referee was looking right at that. Lebanon guy did push him right in the back. But again, they usually get the second guy. Let's see if they got.
Well, we're going to hear the call.
No.
Are they picking up the flag?
No. Not working.
Comets called for a personal foul.
No, so offsetting.
Nice.
Hate it. I'm the first one to admit it. Get the first one, or so there's nothing. The play stands. It was after the play. The play should stand. It's offsetting. So Mason should come up, and they should be moved up.
Or are they going to do it at the spot of the foul there at the 30?
No, but they shouldn't, because, again, it's offsetting.
Yeah.
And it was after the play.
Okay, I'm glad.
Right?
They might have heard you, Mike, because it looks like they're going to go spot the ball somewhere different.
Mason's 30 yards back.
Well, correct, but again, like we've seen in Ohio high school football this year, they'll place the ball.
2 on Mason. That's what it was. They pointed to 11. That's why it's gorgeous.
There's that gorgeous sunset.
That's 2 on Mason.
Dean, you got to get a still shot of that for me, buddy. That's postcard, baby. That's postcard. All right, so the Comets look like they're going to back up a little bit further. Now, again, Mike, the interesting part, do they count that as a first down and then consecutive penalties?
No, it should be first down because it's after the play, in my mind, but they still got second down over there. No, they still got second. They're confused about it. They should either say.
The officials marked off a double personal foul against the Comets.
It's second down. So they must have had one during the play or something. I don't understand that. It was after the play.
Molnar back.
He's open.
He's got a man downfield. Wexelblatt was close, but Micah, what I didn't like is I didn't see Wexelblatt. He only threw up one hand.
Yeah.
I like to see a guy, get off his feet, get 2 hands out there.
Well, he was almost another big play. He was running open in the secondary.
Yeah, he did a great job of working the inside to out on that. That'll set up a huge third down, 3rd and 19 yards.
I don't know all the rules, but I'd like to know why that was still second down.
Molnar back. He's got heat on him. He rolls right. Does a nice job of pitching out there. He hits Wexelblatt for a completion at about the 25, but that's still going to set up 4th and about, we'll say 8, and maybe 7. We'll call it 8.
Again, mental mistakes.
Yep.
Coach Parker, mental mistakes on both teams.
I know it's the first round of the playoffs. I know that these are the guys just up the road, just up 42 from us. I'm sure some of these young men know each other.
Yeah, but it's this isn't preseason.
McCormick
This could
with
get
a nice
bounce.
end-over-end kick.
Oh, wrong way. Don't touch it. Don't touch it. Don't touch it. Don't
And there
touch
it goes for a nice bounce. So it'll finally settle dead inside the 35-yard line, where the Warriors will take over for their second possession with 6:28 to go. Again, Mike, I mean, we only saw 3 plays. They got a first down on 2 penalties.
Right.
And then 3 and out. So let's see what and there's the look at the Masons defensive front.
Yeah, Orlando's got like 3 sacks for the year. He gets after the quarterback pretty well, so look for him.
And Falk with an interception return for a touchdown earlier this year right here on ICRC.
Right.
So Everett back.
Running back's wide open.
Yeah, Farr
Hit him. That's
does a
slow
good
tackle.
job. Boy, that is a nice hard shot. You know, Farr gets kind of around that corner quick, doesn't he?
He gets his shoulders straight up and down after that too, which is nice. So great first down. Look at this. Get upfield. Just get upfield. And again, he's got good size on him for a running back.
Yeah, he just put that right foot in the corner, man. Just turned down a dime. Second, we'll call it 2.5. Looks for the check off on the sideline.
Clock is down under 7 seconds here. They better hurry up. They might get it. No,
Takes the snap.
It's a throw.
Fakes it.
Oh, that's interception.
Oh,
That's interception.
Yeah, boy, I tell you what, that was short, thrown very short. Nice pickoff. Got some room to run.
Number 12. Oh.
Ryan Kaplinger with a nice job of just reading the quarterback's eyes.
And that's what I was saying, partner. I mean, these are high school athletes. They try their best. But if I'm the coaching staff for Lebanon, what were you trying to get there? You just had a nice positive run. Keep the ball on the ground a little bit. The quarterback just threw it off his back foot. Look at this. And the Lebanon guys weren't even there. They weren't looking for it.
No.
Yeah.
Not at all.
I don't have it here in front. What grade is the quarterback in for Lebanon? Is he a younger? Sophomore, junior, senior?
No, he's a senior, I thought.
Feel bad, but he was thrown off his back foot.
So the Comets take over with a turnover again. Key to the game that we talked about earlier.
Now you got to do something with it.
Molnar with all kinds
He's
of time.
open again. He's open
oh,
again.
And he's trying to go back to that play. Look at that defensive recovery there.
See, there's 2 wrong things there. The wide receiver was cutting across the field that went up. Okay, Molnar put too much air underneath that thing. He wasn't past the other defender. He should have thrown the ball on a rope. See that? See how high that is? Now look, the guy has plenty of time to knock it down. That's twice now. They look for that. So Coach Little, if he finds a weak spot on the defense, he'll keep on attacking it.
Boy, and they had that one set up. 2nd and 10 now. McCormick shifts back to his right. Molnar.
He's going to run it. Yeah, he's going to run it.
Pulls it down, takes it himself in between the A gaps, leans forward. Nice run as he picks up about 7.
He's good. I mean, I don't these weights anymore. I don't know if they're listed, but he's a solid 6'3". I mean, he's got to be 195 pounds. And again, from a quarterback, that's good size. See,
Yep.
look at this. Look at this. He's good size.
And he's pushing, leaning heavy in there.
And I bet you know what this is too. This will tell you a lot on this 3rd down play. This might be a 4-down territory for the Comets.
3rd and we'll call it 5. Quick swing out to the left.
Get upfield.
Molinari does a good job
No,
of
you got a
stiff
hold.
arming his way.
Got another hold. The Mason wide receiver knows it. They're just brutal on these penalties.
Nick Molinari did a good job of getting stiff arming his way through a couple of tacklers. They say he got a little bit of help as there's a flag coming down for a hold.
I feel like we're in a preseason game.
With all the mistakes?
Yeah, and those are mental. I mean, you know he's running, but I mean, you can see it. Watch this. He's got him right here on the outside. You see he's holding right there on the outside. Then he doesn't let him go, and there's a referee looking right at him. I mean, he stood him up pretty good, but you got to let him go.
Yeah. Whenever you see a jersey twist or turn or get pulled.
3rd and long again.
Molnar looking left, throwing left.
Oh, that was a heck of a catch and a
yeah,
throw.
that was a heck
That
of a
defender
catch.
was all over him. I'm going to see if they go for it.
Yeah, Wexelblatt was out there.
What would you do? 4th and 5, what would you do?
You know what, Mike, they've already shown them all kinds of offense. But, yeah, I'd say go for it. I mean, again, Lebanon hasn't shown much. You're down on their side of the field. What do you gain if you kick a punt, if you punt it?
Yeah, you might get them inside the 10, but, yeah, I'm with you. I mean, this shows confidence in your offense, and it shows confidence in your defense, quite frankly.
Well, let's see what Molnar do. Let's see if he makes the right read
here.
here.
There it is.
And that's the call that you want.
The hard count. If you can do it to us, we can do it to you. These coaches, oh my God, they're losing hair by the play right now. Does that get him, or is he going to be short? Does that get him the first down or not?
Yeah, they're waving.
Yeah, they did.
They waved him on. Yep.
Again, that comes from Coach Little up there, the offensive coordinator. Hey, let's try a hard count here to dry them off. And again, you're looking at the ball. First down.
So now, fullback
They're jammed up in there. Look at this.
in front of McCormick. Inside handoff to the fullback.
I like that. But see, I like that.
Yep.
But sooner or later, you're going to pull that out and go wide with it.
Well, and again, Mike, to run that triple option that way, you've got to have a fullback in there to fake the dive, too.
Yeah.
And it really helps when you get a couple of yards on it. That was a heck of a nice carry that time.
4 yards. We'll take that anytime on high school football.
And they're putting in the linebacking hammer, Jackson Orlando, for that play. I really like that one. So, second, we'll call it 6 here. The clock continues to run inside of 3 minutes here in the first quarter. Molnar inside handoff to McCormick, who gets his pads down, drags the tackler up to about the 20.
Surprised there wasn't another flag. Number 74 for the Comets, just pancaking on it. That's what you wanted to see your offensive line do. Clean, all the way to the whistle. That young man, watch us at the end, Steve. He starts clearing people, watch us right at the end. Boom, he's got right here on the back. Keep going. Bam! Pancake.
Matt Bilo.
Nice block.
The hammer.
That's the kind of stuff you need. Again, it's an attitude. He's going to keep one of these himself.
First down.
Like I said.
Oh, nice spin move.
Wow, Lamar Jackson. What is he, Lamar Jackson?
He gets inside the 15. Finally knocked off his feet at about just shy of the 13-yard line. Set up a second short here for the Comets. Lamar Jackson. I like that one.
I like it. He's a good athlete. Now watch this. He plays basketball, a real good baseball player, and a good football player, obviously. But good size, but he's very athletic, nimble on his feet. And again, the positive yards on first down, that's 7.5 yards. And you're draining the clock, for Lebanon.
Yeah, been a slow quarter with all the penalties and turnovers, or the one turnover. McCormick. Molnar keeps it himself.
Good read.
And for the score.
He's good. I mean, again, Mason, you want them to be throwing the football, but now it seems like the first couple of series, Lebanon's getting down on themselves, and they got the big defensive linemen with them. They're not reading the fakes in the backfield very well.
Hey, we said he was one of the guys to watch for this game.
Here it is. Watch this. I thought he gave it up too. Perfect. Look at the guy tackled him. They didn't think he had it. He didn't think he had it. Hey, if you're going to tackle he's not a quarterback. He's a running back. You better hit him hard.
All right, well, let's give it to McCormick, too, because he sold the snap handoff, too, as he curled up like he was over the ball, lowering his pads. Of course, he runs that way, so. And for the extra point attempt, that kick is up. It's high enough.
Whoa.
And it's good. It was on a liner shot, but it got it snuck inside there.
Again, penalties, turnovers, just too many for Lebanon. You came in as an underdog. Mason's the number 3 seed. But I thought that, the last couple of games evenly matched. Here's the last play. Watch this. Just watch this. The fake. Watch this guy hits him. It's like, does he have the ball? Yeah, he knew he had the ball. He just couldn't tackle him.
Yeah,
tackled him too high.
McCormick big enough. He just bounced off that cat, man.
Molnar, I mean, like I said, he's a good-sized guy.
I mean, Molnar, yeah. Great job. Yeah, that was
Number 50 for Lebanon.
Camden Harrison trying to get in there. And
Sometimes these guys think they can't hit the quarterback. He's a running back.
he is tonight anyway.
Like I said, I haven't seen. I've seen some highlights and stuff. I haven't seen a lot of them, but his feet. He can do some damage with his feet. Molnar can.
Well, and then that'll open up other parts of the offense too.
Then you're going to fake that in the middle, and then you're going to have that post pattern again open all day long.
Comets again go
Look
with
at
the
this.
dribbling kick.
That's the same guy.
Same young man picks it up, and he gets knocked out at the same spot at the 35. So the Comets, are going to settle for that every time. That's okay.
35-yard line. That's not a bad start for Lebanon. And obviously, they've done some scouting. They don't want to kick it deep.
Yeah, neither team wanting to hang the ball in the air tonight. So we got a minute 30 left to go here in the first quarter. And again,
plenty of time for Lebanon. Again, I haven't seen Lebanon play this year. You haven't either, but their running game's supposed to be pretty good.
Give the ball to Keith
Plenty of
Farr.
time.
Give the ball to Keith Farr.
I would see what would happen 3 times in a row and see what would happen.
I mean, they haven't all night, and I think that's a big mistake, but Farr's the guy.
Oh, my gosh.
That time. Uh-oh, the ball's on the ground again. Did the Comets come up with it? Wow.
Quarterback, again, the decision-making of the quarterback partner. This young man's just having a tough go right now. I feel bad for him. But again, though, watch him. He tries to pull it out. He was pulling it out, and number 41 for the Comets knocked it out. 41 for the Comets did a great job. And then number 80.
Ball hawk Bryce Falk. There he goes, man. He's got him another one as he comes up with a nice fumble recovery. Comets here now, Mike, looking to get their third score in the quarter as they take over with a minute 25 left and an offense that's clicking on all cylinders right now.
Hey, don't be. He might go for the end zone on this one right here.
McCormick keeps it himself, bounces around. Good job. Molnar out there blocking for him, Mike.
Well, you can just see, though, that right now, the first series we saw Mason Wing, and they push on the big guys from Lebanon. But a couple of those Lebanon players are offensive defense. They might be getting tired already. They've been on the field quite a bit, okay?
Yeah.
And now you're getting a push from the offensive line by Mason.
A very experienced, very seasoned offensive line, very proud offensive line that didn't want to come out and get shut out again. They've already put 14 points on the board, looking for more. Molnar takes a snap, looking.
Quick pass.
Throws that quick pass.
That's nice, though. That was, see the timing. I like the timing on it. It's not a deep pass, but you still got to have the timing of that. He got the ball one step and just threw the ball out there.
Molinari knew he was going to get hit
look,
too. And
boom.
Look at he comes up, squares down, gets his shoulders down.
Got his hands, and that's first down.
Nice job. Again, Comets trying to diversify the offense a little bit. We're inside of 30 seconds. Got to run at least one more play. They're looking at first down from their own 16-yard line, inside their own 16. I'm sorry, the Lebanon 16.
Jammed up.
Bouncing it outside, it's McCormick. He's got an angle. He'll get first down yardage, and it'll be first and goal at right about the 3 for the Comets.
Again, Lebanon did a great job off the point. Look, watch the point. Nowhere to go, but there's nowhere outside of the edge. They lost containment. And again, there's a good block for number 6 again. That's just a solid block from a wide receiver spot. So that's just, Mason's got their running game going tonight a little bit more. And Lebanon's kind of wits are beside them right now with the turnovers and penalties, partner, to be honest with you.
At the expiration of the first quarter, Comets find themselves ahead here at home, 14-0. And like you said, Mike, they're driving right now. Lebanon's just pedaling backwards. We're going to take a short break. We'll be right back.
keys down, Kevin.
But I'm gonna drive home.
There are several warning signs present that you shouldn't be driving.
My text to emoji ratio has gotten a little out of hand.
A little.
Yep, I'm definitely gonna call a ride home.
Welcome back. Thank you for those public address announcements. Mason set up here first and goal inside of the 5 yard. Yeah, right about the 3. Michael Molnar going to keep it himself. Runs into a couple of tacklers, and the big, strong kid leans forward. Is he in?
Oh my God, they gave it to him. He
Yes,
must have
they
stretched
did.
out. See if he stretched out. We were blocked out by the players, but they had him stopped at about the 2-yard line. But again, he's a good athlete, strong athlete, and stretched out and got another touchdown.
Yeah, that's 3. Again, whoever called him as the player to watch for Mason this week, nailed that thing.
I like Coach Castro. I can tell you, I've known that guy. He just told me, keep it going. Don't stop. You got to keep it going. You got to groove it up. You're not laying down for anybody.
Extra point attempt for the Comets. Holds down, kick is up. And the high arching kick is good.
He kicks that ball high in the air, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does.
Put the keys down, Kevin.
Early, so none of those guys can come in and get it while it's rising.
But Lebanon sideline just looks very deflated right now.
Hanging their heads.
Look, right here. See him stretch it? Yep, stretch it.
Yeah, you got to figure when a kid's 6'3" and he's inside the 1, he could just lay down and get in the end zone.
All right, let's have some fun here. Let's see if Mason can kick it to another person here and not go out of the 35-yard line.
I don't know. I think number 26 got a ball magnet on him.
But I wonder why they're doing it at the end. I mean, the one side. I'd like to.
Well, we see far down there deep, so maybe they're just wanting to keep it away from him.
But I'd like to see maybe just kick the ball real high in the air, and they might have to do a fair catch. But whatever, they're winning 21-0. I just like to stir up the pot a little bit. That's all.
Blake Lamb's back there. I'm sorry. It's the deep man.
There it is. 23.
And he picks it up.
37.
Oh, ooh.
Some guys.
That's a nice hit.
Some guys are gutting. You better have the head on a swivel. There's some guys looking to do some extra curricular hitting here.
best starting position right now for Lebanon at their own 37. They've gotten it the first 2 times at the 35.
I'm sure you exploited this year, the games you did, but the folks are looking at what the referees don't touch the football now. The center puts the ball down on the center.
There's an inside handoff. That's 4
yards.
Yeah,
That's solid. That's 4.5 yards. That's solid. And again, you need to protect your defense right now if you're Lebanon. To do that, you need some first downs.
First down run. He picked up 4, brings up 2nd down and 6.
Second, we'll call it 6. Sends a man in motion.
Again, there you go.
Yeah, 4.
He's quick.
I tell you.
And there's another block. See, afterwards, it was good for them.
Picked up the first down for the Warriors.
See, that's what I thought they were going to come out with, Mike. They were getting a little bit different. I guess trying to diversify some things, but
again, that's a first down. I think that's their first down that wasn't by penalty, actually.
First down from the Comets side of the field at the Comets 48. And Lamb, Farr working his way down that left side. Look, he's carrying tacklers with him. He's good for 5 every time.
Yeah, but that's where the defensive lineman or linebacker, I think it was 86 with the Comets, got to get the fumble recovery. He ran right by the quarterback and the running back. Don't worry about the quarterback there. The running back's going to do the damage. You need to be on him.
It's Bryce Falk you're talking about. So that'll set up A second. We'll say that he got 4, so 2nd and 6.
And if I'm Lebanon, I wouldn't be afraid to go back to that hard count, too.
Got one receiver wide here on the right. That's Lamb.
Pass.
Oh, right through the receiver's hands.
He was open. He just a little high. And the quarterback, I don't know if we're going to see that again. It looks like he's throwing off everything off his back foot.
Parlett makes his break, Mike.
See, see if
yeah.
He got a little bit. He got a little bit more than that, I thought. But it's just a high throw. I mean, he was open.
Well, and Parlett just couldn't corral it. I mean, he had his hands up.
And now you're going to ask your another pass.
Yeah, they're going to step back. No, there's no place to go. Thomas do a good job of shutting down the pocket.
I go for it. If I'm Lebanon, I go for it. You guys send a statement right now. You're down 21-0. You do not want to give the ball back to a hot Mason team right now, in my opinion.
Defensive lineman Will Ott with a great job and the stop right there.
Yeah, well, he gets him nice and low. Watch this. 41. That's what he did before. That's a great tackle. Get him by the ankles.
4th and 4.
This is where you're looking at a hard count.
Sends a man in motion.
Timeout. No. Don't tell me Mason lined up in the neutral zone. Don't tell me. Coach Kastner, Mike.
No, they're going the
no
other
offense.
way, it looks like.
Now you got to punt it. Now you got to punt it, don't you?
From the 48, I think you do, or do you roll the dice this early in the game?
I don't think you do.
Yeah, bring in your punting team.
Punting, you got to punt the ball now and hoping you can get a stop.
Yeah, I mean, the punter will have the wind at his back as the wind's blowing left or right on the TV screen as you're looking at it, folks.
I can't see the number back there for Mason, can you? 2?
I believe that's who it is, Michael Rue. Or Jax Hutchinson, one of those two.
Yeah. Last time it was a low kick. Uh-oh.
Oh, and he just kicks a simple
pick it
end
up,
over
and run it. Oh.
Yeah, whoever was receiving that kick went off his hands and luckily enough went out of bounds right at the 5-yard line where the Comets will take over with 8:44 to go here in the first half.
Watch this right here. He just tried to run with it too fast. Watch this. I looked up and said, where can he run? But that was going in the end zone easily.
Yeah, if he would have just either not touched it or came up with a clean, he had a seam, but good job on the coverage by Lebanon. They'll take Comets will take over with 8:44 to go.
But Lebanon, if they can get a 3 and out, they'll have good field position here, Steve. And so that's the goal of the defense now, get good field position.
Molnar sends a man in motion.
There's nobody on this wide receiver out here.
McCormick.
There it is. They got it. That's
tries to get to the left side, leans forward, tries to get to the 5, knocked down just shy of it. And they'll say that he lost a yard, so it'll be 2nd and 11. Just no gap for him to run in that time.
No, that's a good defensive line stop there. Now, how aggressive does Coach Kastner and them want to be on the offensive side of the ball down here, up 21-0? Second and 11.
Yeah, he's got Lewis to the left. That time he's under center, Molnar. Oh, and he's got a man running down the right side. He had him open and just overthrows him a little bit.
You got to throw that toward the side.
Yeah, Michael Rue had a couple of steps on his defender.
He threw it up there. Actually, that's a good ball, but just overthrew it.
Woo, beats underthrowing it, right? That 2nd down. Stops the clock with 7:52 to go.
Like I said, Lebanon's defense doing their job, partner. So, they can go in the line halftime, maybe get some points. They get the ball the second half. It's coming out.
Yeah, Comets didn't do themselves any favors by stopping the clock there. Molnar now back in the pistol. McCormick finds a gap. He gets first down yardage. He's got some running room. He cuts back to the middle, now back to the outside, holds on to the football, and is finally knocked down outside the 42-yard line.
That's good to see. That young man, hadn't had the best of years, and they've been keen on this sophomore and junior. Unbelievable. Watch this. Look at the vision. Look at the vision. That's what I like. Look at this. He knows where he's at. Back and forth, and that's just good blocking. Downfield blocking also. Keep on blocking. That is. Ooh, that's deflating for a Lebanon defense right there. And look at it. They're just grabbing. They're not tackling. They're grabbing.
Another big run by Nolan McCormick.
You might see a quick pass to that slot, man. There's nobody on Lebanon on the slot guy. He's going to run it himself.
Molnar with a good job of diving up over the 45-yard line and set up a 2nd and 6. Clock continuing to run inside of 7:10.
Yeah,
It does seem, Mike, seems like this Lebanon defense for this first half has been out there at least 3/4 of the time.
And some of those gentlemen, like I said, they play both ways, Steve, so that it gets tiring.
Michael Molnar
Quick pass.
pumps right, pulls it down. Now he finds a gap to run and picks up almost a block, but he gets over midfield and down inside the 45-yard line of the Lebanon Warriors.
Good vision again. I mean, really good vision. He was looking for the quick one, wasn't there.
Look at the patience, though.
Look at this. Watch this. The other guy doesn't even want to tackle. Number 4 for Lebanon didn't even want to come up and tackle. Again, the run the clock. Mason would love to run this down to about a minute or 2 minutes left in the half and score another touchdown.
Molnar again, back in the pistol. Rolling right, looking.
He was open, he missed him.
And he flicks it out to the side where it's incomplete.
He waited to the last minute, but it was he missed him early. He was open early. His vision might not have been there, defender in front of him, but guy was doing it out in the sidelines.
Trying to set up a 2nd down and 10 from about the Warrior 32. Clock stop at 6:09.
Isn't it weird just to see the center running
Carrying
around
the ball.
carry the football where you
Yeah.
don't see an umpire anybody in there
Yeah,
anymore?
no, they've actually got special colored bean bags
Yep.
that they've been marking the balls with, or
Right.
the spot with.
All right, timeout. Getting down to 2 seconds on the clock.
Okay, well, I guess he was saying use all of the clock, but,
Coach Kevin, timeout.
that's a good timeout. Hey, take your time. You're up by 21.
2nd and 10.
Yeah, let's
Become positive, that's for sure.
Yeah, and again, Mike, one of the keys to the game we talked about early for Mason was getting a hot start on offense. Was it hot enough? They scored on their first 3 drives.
Yeah, it was. A very ugly Mason start though. The way they started.
Yep.
And again, they turned it around. Lebanon's still worried about that stuff right now. So that's, again, people coming in, if you're honest about it, is Mason's favorite team. A lot of people are talking about 2 touchdowns or whatever, but I like some of the athletes Lebanon has. I'd like to, if I'm them, that running back gets 40 carries the second half.
Or 40 touches. McCormick running hard on the right side.
See, he's small. He's a smaller guy, but the first guy never tackles him for a loss. He always gets hit, and then he goes forward another 2 yards.
Yeah, I mean, he's very patient runner, lets the holes develop in front of him.
Continuing with our list of sponsors, Frickers,
And let's see,
City Barbecue,
big 3rd down here right at the 40-yard line for the Comets.
Meyer. And again,
Clock continues to run. We're inside of 5:40 here to go in the first half.
Well, they got a bunch formation here. He's going to fake it. He's going to fake it.
Good job. Oh,
Wide
he's got
open.
a man wide open underneath.
What a play.
Nice catch.
Holding. They're not going to throw it. Good play.
Is that Jax Hutchinson,
Yes.
number 2?
Yes. But I'm going to tell you what, that ball fake was outstanding. He was running that bunch formation right across the defense, and there's nobody on him. Watch where he got. He's on the left side. He's going to come all the way on the right side, and nobody's on him. Busted coverage. But that was a good ball. Again, take your time, get him the ball, and good blocking again. The wide receivers down the field.
First and goal from the 7. Resetting receiver out wide to the left. That's Kobe Lewis.
He's packing some. Look at that.
10 Wexelblatt motion, quick pitch out to McCormick. Can he get the edge?
Cut it up.
Can he get the
Cut it
edge?
up.
Lowers the pads.
Touchdown.
In
No,
for the
they got him out.
score. No, they called him.
I think the
good.
side guy's got him out, though. No, he's going to override him. The referee's looking at the side guy like, did you have him out or not? They're going to talk about it. There's a touchdown. He came over and asked if the side guy was going to mark him. He said, no, you got in first. Look at this. Look at
Good
this.
job of squaring up. I thought he got in.
Yep, good stretch.
So they called it a touchdown.
Well, the old 95-yard drive. Nothing like it.
In under 2 minutes, too.
He missed that one.
He doinks it off the right.
Run it back.
Yeah, that took a nice hard thud. We heard that.
Yeah, that was
out in the truck.
That looked like a sandwich in that one. He got that so high there. Well, again, everything's going to Comet first tournament game for this year, and they're at home. Limited crowds are here, but they're very excited at what they're seeing so far. First half.
Yeah, let's see the 3 keys of the game again, if you will. And as we watch this extra point, it's high enough, but doink. That's my best Chris Berman, I think. No, he would say doink.
All right. So kickers for Mason are getting their work in. I can tell you that.
Yeah, they are. As they're up to a 4-score lead at 27-0. Still 5:07 left to go in the half. It's a sloppy game though. A lot of penalties.
Yep.
You know, again, only 1 turnover. I'm sorry,
2
2 turnovers for Lebanon. Again, that was one of the keys we talked about earlier in the game. Is don't make mistakes and take advantage of turnovers. Comets are living by that one religiously.
It's not that complicated. You know what I mean? Here they're
Now
trying
they
to
go with a mid-range
look
kick.
at this.
And Lamb came up and grabbed it, one of the wide receivers.
Yeah.
Good job of taking it up to about the 30. And, yeah, not a lot of pep in the step of the Lebanon Warriors, Mike. They just look sort of, lethargic.
Coach Kastner, though, you got to keep in mind these guys put to the pedal, keep it down.
Yep.
Don't let up.
Exactly.
We're here to win. We're here to get better every week. For them to advance in the playoffs, they got to get better in every situation.
So here we go. Oh, high snap. Farr gets to the left edge, cuts it inside. Again, good for 5 or 6.
Well, they had that last series, then they decided to throw the ball. If you remember, throw the ball, and it was over a receiver's head. Then the quarterback trying to throw again, ran it up the middle, and didn't get it. Then they had a penalty, and they had to punt the ball.
Second down. We'll call it 5. And again, Keith Farr.
Now the problem, I'm saying I'd hand the ball off to him 40 times. I would, but look at this.
Nice snap.
Oh,
nobody gets on it. Quarterback finally dives on it.
Yeah, it's just it's one of those games from Lebanon right now. Look at this. That's nothing close. That was 3 feet over his head.
Yeah, I mean, if he just turned and ran straight back, he never would have caught it either. So, with a very tough task here.
And I know third and, the offensive coordinator for Lebanon, got to bring up the best 3rd and 16 play right now. If not, the Comets get the ball back and probably pretty good field position, might be able to score again.
Farr working on the left side.
Get him low.
Yeah, ends up getting back to the original line of scrimmage where it'll be
Timeout.
4th down and 10.
See, Coach Kessler, he wants the ball again. That's a good timeout. They had to blow one before when the clock was going to run out, but that's good by Coach Kessler. He wants the ball back. Gives his offense
Yeah, you're
a chance
right.
to score some more points.
You're right, Mike, but Everett Lamb, the quarterback, is a sophomore.
Is he? Yeah, he just, young man's going to get better and better. It's just out of their element a little bit.
Yeah, but Farr, I mean, again, they could have found different ways for him to get the ball. He can get 5 every time. Now, why they keep going away from him or trying to run him outside? So, good job by Coach Castner looking to maybe get another possession in.
Well, the punt, who's ever back in the punt return, they got to get the ball up a little bit. They've been punting them low and doing those, hoping the turf gives them some extra roll. So I'd move the guy up a little bit, not as far back.
Yeah, Jax Hutchison back there, number 2.
And if you don't like what you see, at least just get the fair catch and the clock's not doing anything.
Again, Lebanon punter has been hitting those low drivers.
Fair,
Look at that when he gets
fair
up
catch.
in the air.
There you go. Like you said, so no time. That's
Perfect.
That's good.
Right there
That's
at the
good
30.
coaching.
Comets take over, still with time left, 3:27 to go.
Again, high school football. You get a first down, the clock stops. Those are your timeouts, Logan, right?
Yep. Yeah, I mean, Comets still have 1 left, but, again, like you said, first downs are, again, they've had a couple of really nice plays, some 35 to 45, 50-yard plays.
Yeah.
And they were running plays, too. They weren't passing plays. So, again, McCormick with a nice bust-up run. And, of course, Molnar doing a great job on the read option. And on the scramble where he picked up that big 3rd down, and it led to the Comets' first score. Molnar with a nice pitch and catch right there. Oh, puts his hand in the ground.
No, they said his knee was down.
Oh, okay, so they're going to call him down. It's Micah Rue.
Quit worrying about it. Get back. Hurry up, get back. You're down. The clock's running. Then the clock stopped. Why is the clock stopped?
There's no flag.
The clock should not be stopped. There it is. They started.
All right, so that's
I missed it.
2nd down. Yeah, well, they said his knee was down. I think we got it there on the replay. McCormick.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, checks off 1 tackler, but no, he's going to be knocked down near the original line of scrimmage.
Now you're Lebanon. You want to call timeout?
Wouldn't kill him.
That's what I'm saying. You're down 27 points. I might be calling timeout and trying to get the ball back yourself.
That's Josh Harris. He's been playing both ways tonight for Lebanon. Mike, he's just, he saw a chance to get a shot on Nolan McCormick.
No, that was good defensive pressure on that. Penetration was awesome. Let's see. See if Coach Little puts his ball in the air, keep the ball on the ground, and forces Lebanon to call a timeout. There's people open.
Good job. Oh, and he hangs it out there. Rue was there, but he hangs it up a little high.
He had the guy in the out. It was a shorter pass when he got the first down, but he was wide open.
Yeah, Eli Jordan on the out was standing there by his lonesome.
Right, number 11, right there's like but again, he was kind of there was people in front of him.
Right.
There was plenty of Lebanon players around there. So now,
first Comet punt of the night. Nolan McCormick. No, second. I'm sorry. Nolan McCormick.
Nolan McCormick is the punter for the Comets. Blake Lane is deep.
They got plenty of time for Lebanon. Oh, that's a good one. That's fair.
Good. Yeah, nice one.
He's not doing anything with it.
Yeah, it's going to bound down at about the
32.
Yeah, they've been starting between 32 and 37 all night.
That's a good punt. That's 20, like a 38-yard punt, but no return. That's the key factor on that one.
Well, so Lebanon takes over, Mike. 2:07 to go. All 3 timeouts. Clock stops on first downs. They just need to get something positive going.
I'm with you.
Now,
I'm with you.
So do you just feed Mr. Farr?
Well, no, you got to help another wide receiver. You got to, somebody else has got to come up with the play, because screen pass or wide receiver.
Farr in the backfield. Now he shifts to the quarterback, Everett's right.
He might just pitch it. It's a fake. It's a fake.
Everett with running room. Now
no.
it's-
Oh, no.
yeah, and who's he throwing it to? He's outside the tackle box. So great job on the pursuit there by for the Comets by number 41. I believe that was Will Ott.
Incomplete. Second and 10.
There wasn't a, he had to run this way, so all the receivers were going the opposite way, so he had nobody to throw to. He did a good job of just getting rid of the football.
Yeah, Mike, and you know, they had two guys in running similar patterns here on the right. Shouldn't they have had one of those guys break it off underneath for Lebanon? They had one running across the field, one running straight up.
Right.
Oh, he throws it into traffic.
There's more green shirts than white shirts there.
That pass was intended for Blake Lamb.
And I can guarantee you one thing: if they got to go back and punt the football, Coach Kastner will be going for the block.
Cameron Amherst there on the coverage for the Comets. Still 1:55 to go.
Yeah, this last 3 minutes felt like it's eternity.
At least a half hour.
Yeah, they're going to make them use this.
Farr gets close to a first down, or is he
Fourth
going
down
to
and
be a
2.
bit shy?
What's Coach Kastner going to do? Call the timeout? Or
And he's got a timeout. So.
yeah, but 4th and 2, he kind of wants them to go for it. Let's see what they do. And if you're Lebanon, Mason doesn't call timeout, you let the clock go all the way.
Jackson Orlando and Joe Reed made the stop.
Still
at
3
the
timeouts for Lebanon.
on Farr. Fourth down.
That's a solid 2 yards.
Yeah, and you would think Farr could get that much, but let's see if they mix it up.
You do. Or that hard count again.
Yeah, Everett's working on it.
Quarterback might keep it.
Farr,
He got it. Good tackle there. You know what? A couple good solid tackles in the defensive backfield are smaller than the Farr guy. That's a solid tackle from the defensive side of the ball for Mason. I like that.
Yeah,
A
coming
lot of
up.
green shirts.
Yeah, you know, they're coming up, Mike, and they're getting their hands and shoulders into him. Because I tell you what, when he plants that outside foot and turns upfield, he's got a lot of nice momentum going. First down, just above the 45. Lebanon, nice out pass for a quick 5 yards.
Yep. 52 seconds left.
The catch was by Slade Kyle. Jackson Orlando pushed it out of bounds.
Orlando with a good job of knocking him out of bounds. Jackson Orlando. Everett looking for Lamb. Oh, good job of laying off there by the Comet defender. I thought Chase Vanell
The Warriors pass was
did a good job of laying off. He would have had him laid out
He
too.
could have let him up. That's what wide receiver goes back to the quarterback and says, hey, don't lay me out. But again, though, Mason, smart play by the defensive backfield again.
Yes. 48 seconds to go. Big third down here. Again, Michael, I don't understand why they aren't running far to the wide side of the field. Just seems to be a real patient runner.
Screen for him right now.
Okay. Oh, and that was well set up, well executed. Farr banging through guys, finally gets knocked off his feet inside the 35-yard line.
Yeah, Mason was going after the quarterback, and they forgot about the best player on the field for Lebanon. And that was a nice setup on this. Watch this. He walks right through, and there's nobody on him. Everybody goes deep. There's got to be somebody closer to him than that. I'm sorry.
Yeah, well, I mean, so they sell it, Mike, by faking the handoff to him.
Right.
And then, Farr's just, he's a talented player. He just sort of slumped his shoulders and kind of shuffled his feet, and then he popped back up and was ready to receive the ball. He sold it very well. 39.9 seconds to go here in the first half. Comets ahead 27-0, but Lebanon looking to get something on the board here. Got the wind at their back too, Mike, so.
Don't they get the ball the second half?
I believe they do, yeah.
So that's what I mean. Something big here. You can run that play again if you want. Mason really backed off there. They don't want to give up a long one here, but you know what? Go down and 10 yards at a time here. Timeouts left, 1 for Mason, 2 for Lebanon. The only thing you don't want to do is obviously a turnover. You don't want to be throwing a pick right here.
Everett.
Pass.
Back.
Quick pass again.
Yeah, nice corner pass. Oh, Lamb with a good job of shaking off a tackler, getting another first down as he's finally knocked off his feet inside the 20.
So again, that's the first down. So he goes out about it. But that's a good ball there. That's a lot better. More on time, and you got to see.
I'm surprised it stayed out of bounds. It stayed in bounds.
You can't. I mean, the Mason defensive line, you got to go there lower than that.
Kaplinger got to get a little bit, hit him at the numbers at least, knock him off his feet.
Timeout. Nope. There you go.
Yeah, they're going to go ahead and tell him to reset the 40-second clock. Yeah, there we go. The 25-second clock. There we go.
33 seconds left.
Yeah, Everett.
Another quick one.
Oh, he hung him out to dry!
Interception.
And they did what you told them they couldn't do, Mike.
They got 2 timeouts left. You got the best player on the field is a running back. You got to get him the ball. I'm sorry, you got to get him the ball.
Chase Vanell, he made
wait. It was a penalty flag. It was on holding on Lebanon. Obviously, that's going to be declined. Mason will take a knee.
So Vanell, the guy who laid off of that cheap hit before, gets rewarded right there, being Johnny on the spot and coming up with the interception.
That was not easy. He showed really good hands on that one.
Nice senior play by Vanell. So the Comets are going to take over right at their own 5-yard line with a massive 28.5 seconds left to go.
I figured they did some heel. I ain't going to lie to you.
Molnar gets to the outside, close to a first down.
Michael Molnar. He was brought down by Parker Billhoff.
Who's going to call timeout?
He picked up 9.
It looks like, is Coach Brian Casper take? No, it looks like Lebanon took one.
No.
And look at this, Mike.
No, it's a penalty. I didn't see the flag.
The guy that we said was the one of the players to watch, Michael Molnar, keeping the ball that time himself, getting close to first down yardage. Let's hear what the referee has to say about that infraction.
Hold it. I think it was on the outside again. This is if you're Mason, seriously. You don't want your quarterback getting popped something late. What happened?
Did we get a timeout?
Safety. It was in the end zone then. It was a holding in the end zone.
Okay, well, yeah. So if your quarterback's in the end zone and you get called for holding, then that's a safety. And that's exactly what they called. That's the proper call. So Lebanon on the board, Mike.
How did they get in the end zone when they're at the 5 yards? Somebody was on the thing. Right here. There it is, right there. He kept on driving them, and they the holding.
And away from the play.
So they get their first points on a bad play by the Comets.
And the Comets have to free kick it now.
He said he kept on driving them there, and that's Coach Kaiser said he was just driving them. And he didn't look like he was outside the frame, quite frankly.
No.
So but I know everybody's trying to get points and stuff, but you were up 27-0. You're on the 10-yard line or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Take a knee and go into halftime, though, quite frankly.
Yeah. Yeah, celebrate the victory, correct your mistakes, and, go up by 27. Now they're up by 25.
Well, because you know why? Because these officials, I'm not saying right or wrong, good or bad, they've thrown a lot of flags, Steve.
Yep.
And you knew that going in.
So the free kick, McCormick's going to go ahead and fire away.
What?
You got to raise your hand, son.
He's waiting for the whistle. That's what it was. That's a good one. He's going to bring it back.
At the 35, number 13 running around that left edge, gets knocked down
The Comets punt
Wow,
was
that was
Lucas Parlett.
I'm not gonna lie to you. That's somebody driving a defensive guy in the end zone and calling a hold. I haven't seen that. I'll be honest. That's the first one for me all these years. And that's what Coach Casper said. He was just driving them back.
$14.3 left. Do you just give it to Farr and, still got 2 timeouts over there on the Lebanon sideline.
He's not even, where's he at?
He's not even in the game. And so Comets take a timeout.
They don't have players. You got to be kidding me. They only had 10 players.
What?
Glad somebody counted them.
Hey, yo.
timeout, Mason.
Okay, so
Well, this is, what we said before, it's not the cleanest. People don't want to show a lot of tape with this film. Their players are doing well things. A lot of mental mistakes right now.
yeah. Again, you would think that by 7th week of the season, and I know it's been a unique season and a different type of season, but you would think that they would have that type, be able to correct that stuff by this time of the year. Everett with a quick at the Lamb, good job.
They're getting ready to jump on one of these passes again. If you're going to throw it, I'd rather see you throw it deep, quite frankly.
Kaplinger, yeah, Mike, and you could tell because as soon as he hits his back foot, he looks right at the receiver he's throwing it to, does Everett. 10.7 seconds left, 2nd and 10 for the Warriors at their own 48. Inside handoff to number 36.
Ooh, he got pelted, but that was a nice run, about 9 yards. Okay, 4.6 seconds. You got to throw one deep and see what happens.
That's
Frederick K.
Frederick K, a sophomore, in there getting around that edge, close to a first down, 3rd, and we'll call it 2.
3rd down.
4.6 seconds left.
I'm surprised they even got anybody up. Mason doesn't have another person back. No, they're going to run it again.
Yeah, inside handoff, no going for Mr. K that time. They knock him short of the first down even as time expires, Mike, and 27-2. Mistake filled for Lebanon. Mason's cashed in on their opportunities where they've had Lebanon turn the ball over.
Yeah, Lebanon just looked out of the league a little bit. And running game of the Mason Comets was on point, and a couple small passes too, but the running game is really good for the Comets right now. Lebanon has to come up and go back to the drawing board here at halftime.
Folks, grab a cold and join us for the second half here at Dwyer Field Atrium Stadium. Playoff football, Mason leads Lebanon 27-2 at the half. We'll be back.
Yo, Scott.
Hey.
I'm heading out, man. You want to ride?
No, I got my car, but I actually really need to go to the bathroom.
Oh, you know what? I was just in there. The line is like 10 people long.
I think I'll just...
Dude, are you okay?
You wouldn't believe what I was just thinking. I am definitely buzzed.
Yeah.
I think I will take this, and I will take that ride home.
Smart man.
Did you see how that dog was looking at me?
I mean, I don't totally know what opioids are, but...
It doesn't happen here.
Not in denial.
No.
Our kids are way too busy.
My son has good friends.
Don't live in denial, Ohio. Talk to your kids about drugs, and they'll be up to 50% less likely to use them.
Well, yeah, there's some old prescription pills, but my son's a good kid. He's not going to look for them.
2/3 of teens who abuse opioids get them from friends and family. Don't live in denial, Ohio. Dispose of your leftover pills.
I mean, I don't totally know what opioids are, but I mean, it's not like he's gonna know either. So.
Don't live in denial, Ohio. Talk to your kids about drugs, and they'll be 50% less likely to use them.
Hey, let's check out this park. Oh, wow, that's really cool. To find a great local park or forest near you, go to discovertheforest.org.
Encuentra el bosque más cercano en descubreelbosque.org. El bosque, más cerca de lo que crees.
Hey! There are amazing things to discover in the forest.
Toothless, time to go! What you picking up on, bud?
It's a whole hidden world of wonders. And the perfect place to spend time with family. What better place to let your imagination soar? Experience nature and create a memory you can share. Visit discovertheforest.org to find a forest or park near you.
Can we get strawberries? Okay.
Planning the right amount of food is hard. The Guestimator makes it easy. Just tell it who's coming and what's for dinner. Then it tells you how much to make. And yes, it even plans for leftovers. Try it at SaveTheFood.com.
Home fire drills give your family a plan of action. In a home fire, you may have less than 2 minutes to get out. So when you drill, show everyone 2 ways out of the house, pick a safe meeting spot, and get there in under 2 minutes. Then practice home fire drills at least twice a year. You can even make them fun. So everyone knows the sound and exactly what to do when they hear a smoke alarm. Go to ready.gov/fire drill and learn how to prepare your family for home fires.
It's a beautiful day out here. Sunny today with light breezes, giving way to clouds in the afternoon. We could see some light precipitation to moderate precipitation later on, followed by powerful storm-like conditions. 90 miles per hour winds are expected. Authorities are asking everyone, stay indoors. Come on, that's it. Let's go.
Here's to the things that can keep us safe. Those we use all the time with hardly a thought. Those that are silently standing by to save our lives. And now, those that we carry with us everywhere we go. Many mobile devices will now bring you wireless emergency alerts, real-time information directly from local sources you know and trust. With a unique sound and vibration, you'll be in the know, wherever you are.
Get it.
Get it.
Get it.
Give your town a reason to celebrate, because every Goodwill item you bring home brings job training and more to your community. Goodwill. Bring good home.
Get it.
Get it.
Get it.
Get it.
Get it. Get it.
Is she gonna get it, Daddy?
She'll get it. Get it. Get it.
When you bring home a Goodwill find, you give your whole town a reason to celebrate, because you're also funding local job training and placement programs in tech, healthcare, and more. Goodwill. Bring good home.
I know kids worry about a lot of things. Getting enough food to eat shouldn't be one of them. Through a nationwide network of food banks, Feeding America serves virtually every community in the United States. See how you can help your community. Visit feedingamerica.org.
There are 16 million children struggling with hunger in America. This is a serious problem, but one we can solve. Visit feedingamerica.org to help. Together we can solve hunger. Together we're feeding America.
I like to eat apples and bananas. I want to eat apples and bananas. I need to eat apples and bananas. Why can't I eat apples and bananas?
Support the Feeding America nationwide network of food banks to help provide meals to those in need. Join us at feedingamerica.org.
There was an old woman who lived in a shoe. She had so many children, she didn't know what to do. She gave them some broth without any bread and kissed them all soundly.
Lights out. Good night.
And put them to bed. Hunger is a story we can end. End it at feedingamerica.org.
Our hearts are made stronger by how we treat others.
Put her there.
The light you share can impact those around you, but so can the darkness.
Later, twerps! Did Pete saying mean things bother you?
So when you reach out to another person, take a moment to consider how they will feel and let your heart be the key to making a difference. Because of you, someone's entire day, year, or even life can change.
In every heart, there's hope.
Good morning, Uglyville!
Every ugly doll is unique.
I'm Moxie.
Bobo.
Wait.
Call me Slick Doll.
What?
And every child is too.
They can be pretty lovable.
That's why when you travel, you should make sure your child is in the right seat for their age and size.
This is why you're the wisest doll in town.
Well, keep them safe by visiting nhtsa.gov/the right seat.
Isn't that right, gibberish cat?
Couldn't be better.
Find the right seat today.
I'll be right back.
Hi. You think you're probably sober?
Yeah.
But you're thinking about taking the back roads home, just in case. If you're probably sober, then why would you do that? Good choice.
Probably okay isn't okay. If you see a warning sign, stop and call a cab, a car, or a friend.
That's a full glass.
All right, Monroe, you ready? Monroe!
Meet the scan, a simple procedure whose mission is to detect lung cancer early.
I'm here to save you!
But I feel fine.
That's great, but you may still be at high risk for lung cancer.
Oh man, that's a new fence.
If you smoke, early detection could save your life. Learn more at savedbythescan.org.
After 15 years of smoking, Eva Marie quit. There's a new lung cancer screening that could save her life. You stopped smoking. Now start screening. Learn more at savedbythescan.org.
So there you are, shuffling through a stack of resumes and you come to mine. This is it, first impression, my way in. But can my resume show you how I truly stand out? Like that I was studying, going to night school while working 2 jobs just to help my parents pay for groceries. Or being the first one to always step up. No, that's something you just can't put on paper. Look beyond the resume and discover new ways to develop great talent that is dedicated, hardworking, and determined like me.
We save homes and restore pride. We are people working cooperatively. Our typical client earns less than $14,000 annually and cannot afford the critical repairs they need to safely live at home, where they desperately want to be. Our services truly change lives, one repair at a time. Our professionally trained staff, along with 25,000 volunteer hours annually, has provided more than 280,000 services for low-income, elderly, and disabled homeowners in our communities. Every service makes an impact. Homes we service have an increased sales price of 10%, and even the value of surrounding homes increase upwards of 3%. Our energy conservation services save clients an average of $300 a year. These total savings from all customers equals over $200,000 in outstanding energy bills paid. With safer living environments, almost 50% of our clients reported improved health, and many are seeking medical attention less frequently. By living healthy at home, over $54,000 in state and federal funds can be saved annually for each client that does not need to move to assisted living. PwC's impact is more than just dollars and cents. Stable homes create stable families, which means children who are moving less frequently can achieve higher academic success. We are an investment in the future. More people living safely in their own home paints a brighter future for everyone, but we can't do it alone. We need your help to continue to build a brighter future for the entire community. Give back and get involved at pwchomrepairs.org.
You can achieve a lot using your imagination. I mean, I don't like to brag, but... Wait, who's that? And why is she all over these achievement awards? But with STEM, the sky's the limit. Shaboom! Use STEM to envision... Okay, I'm seeing it. Yeah! Invent...
Got any ideas?
I've got a few, actually. And create a better world.
Told you she's super smart.
If she can STEM, so can you. Find out more at She Can STEM.
I was physically at school, but my mind wasn't at school. I had problems at home. That's when I met Narnese. She started helping me a little bit, like, Nia, I don't know what you're doing, but your future is more important. She's my strength. It takes a village to help somebody get their diploma. It changes your whole life.
Find free adult education classes near you at finishyourdiploma.org.
Strength of a Nolan McCormick touchdown. And Michael Malnar, a couple of touchdowns. The Comets are ahead here at halftime, 27-2 here at Dwyer Field Atrium Stadium over the Lebanon Warriors here in round one. Mike, Lebanon hasn't helped themselves a whole lot this first half, have they?
No, sloppy, very sloppy. It's almost like the first game of the year. And again, they look over their head a little bit. But they got behind the 8 ball really quick. But let's give Mason some credit. The running game looks pretty efficient tonight, and I'm impressed with their defense a little bit. Their defensive backs and linebackers, and they're putting their nose in there and getting some nice tackles. But you can't have the turnovers, you can't have the penalties like you're Lebanon and expect to pull an upset. So let's see what they come out in the second half there and see what they come up with here.
This time it's a high-low pin kick. One that Upman takes back there. Good job. I think that was Farr that they had on the wing, and he got up to the edge, knocked down just shy of his own 30, where Lebanon's going to take over about the 27. First down here, and looking to get themselves started.
They got, like I said, I have not seen Lebanon play. Neither of us have this year, so I don't know if they have a quick offense in their system. Get the line, and again, you're down 4 scores, so you got to come up with something quick here.
Everett off the far.
Good run.
Far with it off the right side, lowers his shoulder, gets knocked out of bounds. I think, are they going to give him enough to get a first down?
I think so. I thought they did. Look at this. Great gap, great hole, gets outside. Nobody touches him until 7 yards downfield. He's a little short.
Yeah,
second and 1.
Yeah, second and extremely short here. Everett sets up with Keith Farr just to his left. Farr takes it again, follows a few blockers, leans forward, gets across the 40. Good enough for a Warrior first down.
He was brought down by Will.
Is Farr a senior running back?
He is.
Good looking athlete, good looking running back. Good vision, got some quicks.
Listed at 6'1", 165 or 175. Runs a lot harder than a 175-pounder.
Good positive possession there by the Warriors.
And he loses it again and falls right on top of it to Everett.
He stumbled.
And Joe Reed was trying to pull up, but I guess it's hard to pump the brakes on when you're about 3 bills.
Yeah, I mean, I think he just saw it and he started stumbling, but it's still, that's a penalty. I agree with that one 100%. Again, just, he's stumbling, so he just stumbling and mumbling and.
So I'm not that graceful. I can't stop that fast.
So they had it back 15 yards. They had to go back to the original line of scrimmage and get first down.
Hey, Big Joe's been setting the table all night, setting the tone there on the inside.
Is it? Is that college or just high school? You get 2 personal fouls. Are you out of the game in high school?
He could be in part of the next game.
Is that in high school or is that just college, I'm thinking?
We'll ask our rules committee here.
Yep.
The guys down in the truck with the web browsers, check that out for us.
1st and 8. So again, a big break by Lebanon there. Mason. It's been a sloppy game. That's all you can say.
Far looking
around.
for a gap, tries to spin away.
Nice tackle, number 41.
Yeah.
He started at the edge, set the edge there. He's hurt. He twisted.
Will Ott in
Running back.
Jackson,
He's going to go out.
Orlando.
He's going out right now. He twisted.
Keith Farr that time.
Sophomore running back comes in there.
Jackson Orlando as well as number 41 Will Ott on the stop there.
Second down and 7.
So Everett sets him up second, and we'll call it 7.
Good.
Oh, that
come up and hit. That's a great. Let me tell you, that's a fun play. Number 8 by the Comets. He was getting blocked. He kept his outside shoulder. Watch his free.
Sam Wells coming up.
Outside shoulder free. Breaks off. That's
Frederick Kay trying to get that outside edge.
Oh, that's fun to watch.
Cameron. So that'll be another 3rd and long for Lebanon. They got Lamb and another receiver out to the right. One single receiver to the left. Everett going to roll right, looking.
Good ball.
Does a nice job of throwing it directly to the receiver. The receiver did a great job, Mike, of getting beyond the stick.
I liked it. That was the timing, wide open, and that was their best wide receiver. The second in their league in receiving yards. I know that. Been kind of quiet tonight, but that was a very good catch of that one.
Now Everett looks a little bit more comfortable when he gets out there on the edge. Back there in the pocket, he's dodging guys and hasn't really been able to set his feet.
Well, because he's short. He's shorter too. This guy's quick.
Kay trying to get to the edge.
Oh, another good tackle.
Oh man, Iverson Borders coming up and giving him the old stick-ola.
Tell you what, I'm impressed with the defensive backs. They get to it. He's trying to run away from people.
Look at Big Joe out there.
But look at this right here. That's another good one. Look, helmets on the right side. There you go.
Yeah, and stretching the field, making him run 30 yards to get maybe a half. 2nd and 9. 8:38 and running. Again, real critical for Lebanon to get some kind of points here.
Oh, absolutely.
Everett.
Pass.
Again rolling right, looking, throws to the deeper receiver, and again throwing it into a little bit of traffic, trying to get it in there to Zane During.
Yeah, but number 12 for the Comets, he broke on the ball here real well. He came from behind, set it up, watches the last step there. Steps right there.
Yeah, Ryan Kaplinger comes up and just gets a hand on one side, shoulder on the other side. Great defense there as it's now 3rd and 9. Mike, this is one of the rare times we've actually seen Lebanon get into Mason territory.
Exactly.
Rolling right.
He's going to come back.
Everett.
He got hit.
Oh, did he come down with that?
Did he?
No. It's out of bounds. That's a great one-handed catch, though. I'm telling you what, Jax Hutchinson goes up and pulls it down with one mitt.
I tell you what, I thought the referee was going to call a rough passer on the big Mason guy. He just pushed him, didn't hit him real hard, but pushed him after the pass, and I was hoping he didn't get another penalty. He's breathing hard.
Big Joe?
He's breathing hard. He's chasing down the quarterback, and now he's in there like. Let's see if we can pin him back down here now. It's lovely.
Jax Hutchinson back to receive this thing. That's a nice lazy punt. That's a nice call of a fair catch, and a great job of coming up and fielding it about the 22.
Don't hit somebody from behind. Yeah, see, I saw that. That's a couple guys were doing it. Yeah. You're up 27-2. You push people from behind.
Okay, Comets now take over with 8:04 to go. Again, Mike, that was probably the deepest field position that we've had Lebanon have in quite some time, or even the whole ball game.
It has been.
They spent the whole first half on their side of the field. They get inside the Mason 45 just to have to punt it away. Molnar now. McCormick bouncing it back to his left. Molnar trying to drag him with him.
But that's Lebanon's closing in on that inside run. He's popping that out, and him and Molnar almost ran into each other again. Somebody's doing a good job. I would keep on attacking the edge.
Well, if I was McCormick, I'd have put my hand on Molnar's hip and say, come on, man, get up here and block for me.
Yeah.
So still got 3 on that drive, or on that first play, 2nd and 7. Sends a man in motion.
Oh, quick pass. Get upfield. Get upfield. There you go.
Great job of getting his pads low. Eli Jordan.
Oh, he got pushed there again. That's a good one. He probably went back to the quarterback in the halftime and said, hey, that one you missed me the first half. Hit me, I'll be open here the second half. Good pass. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, boom. Get upfield.
Oh, great job of blocking downfield on that, too.
Yeah.
Michael Rue.
Yeah.
Rue just getting that relative position, shielding, getting in between me and the runner, getting in between the tackler and the runner, just so he couldn't make the play. Comets with a first down at their own 40. Clock continues to run 6:52 and counting.
Yeah, if you get the Comets, you don't really snap that ball until it's 7 seconds left on the clock. Just like that.
McCormick gets his pads low, crosses the 45 and knocked down about the 46. That's going to be 2nd and 4. And checking out our truck, doing the job, checking out those rules, Mike. Have not seen a second personal foul as an automatic ejection in the OHSAA rules.
Well, that's good. Again, college, they have that.
Or one targeting and you're gone, yeah.
Molnar's going to want to keep this ball center later himself. Oh, good tackle.
That was a real good tackle. Getting kind of chippy out here.
That was a good tackle. If he doesn't make that tackle, he's got the edge. If he doesn't make this tackle, he's got that edge.
Number 10 coming for Lebanon, Wyatt Lawson, a senior defensive back, getting his ears back and coming up and holding that edge. So it's 3rd and 5 for the Comets as they pick up virtually nothing on that drive, or on that down.
Multiple options, quick pass. Molnar can run the ball and that hard count.
Let's see if the H-back goes in motion. Nope. He's back to throw. Nope.
He's going to run himself.
Yeah, and he's got all kinds of room to run. Look at him. He's running half speed. He's singing, what toll am I going to get?
He's got that defensive back, about 35 pounds. And he kind of went up and he was trying to run over him. That defensive back did a good job tackling him. But Molnar showed his good leg, good vision. Nobody was there, rolled out, and there was just nobody at home.
Matthew McCowan came up and gave him a nice little shot.
Yes,
he's
got
like,
nice and low though. See, that's
yep. Let you get a little height there, Mr. Molnar. Thomas again, good for a first down, under 5 minutes, 4:48 and counting here in the 3rd quarter.
Oh, good ball.
And catch outside to Kobe Lewis. Lewis with a good job of staying, of catching that out. He picks up a good 6. That'll be 2nd and 4. Again, just found another rule in the UNS rule book, Mike, that 2 non-contact fouls, personal fouls, could result in an ejection. If there's two on one person, yeah.
Non-contact, though. Okay. We're reaching deep here in this game, aren't we?
Apparently. Inside handoff, McCormick bounce off a couple of Warriors close to the first down, not quite getting to the 30-yard line.
Either a hold or it might be a face mask, guys.
Yeah, they're pointing their way. Personal foul, face mask.
That's big. Again, people they put in a rule a couple years ago, Steve, that if a team gets up by more than 30 points in the second half, I think that's when we start a running clock, if I'm not mistaken.
All right, well, Comets looking to improve or to at least put themselves in that position.
Yes.
Now they've got fullback Caden Evans in now, so it looks like they're going to go in that short yards package. Looks like they got a couple of tight ends in there now, too. As Ben Fosnot is checking in.
Big on big in there. The old-fashioned fullback, I like it. He wants the ball. Oh, he just shut it down.
He ran into a couple of bricks there in the middle.
Man, that was good penetration by the defensive lineman tacklers for Lebanon.
Eric West.
Look at this.
Did a job of just being the hammer, yeah.
There's two of them there. That's big. Not giving up. I like it. I like the heart.
Parker Dilhoff, number 6, plugging up that middle, too. So Molnar. Plenty of time on the play clock. As McCormick to his left. Swings it out to the left side. Kobe Lewis looking to make a couple of moves, and he's met by a host of tacklers. Yeah, he picked up 3.
There's another flag. He just pushed him away. I'm just telling you.
No, he's pushing his.
No, I think they're going to get Mason on it.
Kobe Lewis.
I think they're going to get Mason on it. See if I'm wrong. When did high school kids think they can just start pushing people? Nope, Lebanon first. They got Lebanon first.
Yeah, so they must have caught him when they did it the first time.
See, watch this. But after the play, watch this. See, he knocked him down. Keep rolling it.
Warriors.
See, right here he pushed him, the Mason kid. That's what I saw there. And he came up and pushed him. So he, again, they got the second person again.
Eli Jordan in there mixing it up.
You don't have the, again, you don't have a lot of stats up there. People doing games with the virus up there. People can't do paperwork. We've got to have 150, 175 yards of penalties this game.
Yeah, it's pretty sloppy. Pretty sloppy. 2nd and inches for the Comets.
He's going to keep it.
Molnar keeps it himself, gets to the end zone for the Comets score.
You know, they're just jamming that middle. Lebanon jamming that middle, doing a good job. Molnar just said, forget it, man. I'll take that and take it myself.
Yeah, McCormick hasn't found any running room in the middle. He's actually been bouncing off of guys and taking the edge.
They're actually a missed tackle number 50 again. So that's a Molnar, junior quarterback. Pretty impressive football game.
Yeah, you know, Mike, he's really played under control today. Right. He hasn't forced any throws. I mean, it's just textbook patient offense. Kick is up, and that kick is good.
It's just a old-fashioned butt whooping right now. Now you got the running clock going. But Coach Casper, he's still teaching moments, but I think he's not telling them what to do, but try to get some of the subs going in here a little bit with the running clock. Because again, you got next week to think about it. And right now, the team they're probably going to be playing is up by about 3 scores. Is Coleraine. And that game would be here at Mason, if I'm not mistaken, Steve. Correct?
Yes, sir, and we should have it right here on ICRC TV.
And Coleraine and Mason did not play each other this year.
Coleraine had 2 losses this year. Mason had 2 losses this year in the GMC. I think it'd be a nice matchup.
Who beat Coleraine? I know West did.
And Princeton.
Princeton beat them also too.
Yeah. Vikings in action tonight as well.
They were winning big. I think they beat no kills.
Not a huge surprise.
Oh, that's a...
Yeah, now that was a top.
Look at that.
Number 26.
Fumble.
Oh, don't pick it up. Oh, and somebody else comes up with the loose ball. And the kicker makes the hit. So
flag
with a break.
Stanfield came up with it for the Warriors.
We got a push in the back.
This is crazy.
And
Again,
running about 40 yards with it.
the Mason player had this. Look at this. But he tried to pick it up.
He tried to scoop it. He should have just fell on it.
Yes. Oh, that's going to hunt the young man. Haunt the young man. So that's a great play, but we got in the back. We got a clip in the back. I love it. So it's
Lebanon just not living right tonight, Mike.
No,
and the clock is running.
And can I tell you something?
Yeah.
And those players love it. They're only like a 15-minute bus ride home. But the last thing they want is like a 45-minute bus ride.
Yeah.
I've been there. You've been there. We've all been there. It's like get me out of here. So like I said, this will fly through unless Lebanon comes up with a touchdown here again.
Mason with a few subs in there on defense. Here goes Mr. K again around that edge.
He's a good scat back. You actually, he's just a sophomore.
Yeah.
See, look at this. Fall on the ball, gentlemen. Fall on it. Don't be the hero. Just fall on it. And then it pops it back up. Yeah. Right place, right time.
Well, he was seeing glory. He was seeing 6-point glory.
Running clock.
I think that might have been Jax Hutchinson, number 2, but so is Everett still back in there? He is.
Good
again,
play.
Mr. K. Oh boy, nice fill.
Number 10, 40, number 40 again.
Yeah, I'm gonna assume that's still Nick Wadsworth out there again.
Fourth quarter.
Also had some help from Sanjit Nelson. Another senior.
They got through the football in that one.
So the quarter gets done, and that'll be hopefully the only time the clock stops here in the second half. Now that the Comets are ahead by over 30.
Well, I think you know, to be fair, if folks are watching this first time, you got the replay times right there. Midnight tonight, Saturday, tomorrow, 12 p.m. And Sunday, 6 p.m. That's always fun to watch it on Sunday.
That's all over the city on Spectrum 24.
Yeah. So. Channel 4 most of the other time. We got Cincinnati Bell.
Fryock is 8:34.
We got people that watch it. You know, it's good.
Also catch us on ICRCTV.com.
Yeah, we haven't said it all night. Camera crew always does an excellent job here. We got some good camera replays. We're doing great. The truck's doing well. So
my favorite shot of the night, though, is when they caught that sunset.
Yeah, well, you were just thinking you were in Florida or somewhere like that.
No, that was just postcard, man. It was postcard looking stuff.
Let's see what happens here in the fourth quarter. Again, Lebanon, you're learning every week, but I think you're going to have a lot of mismatches here this first round because all the teams making the playoffs, partner. That's a good ball.
With a nice out ball.
But that's good closing. I'm really impressed with the defensive backs for this. I've not seen, I've seen him play a little bit. Number 8 there for the Comets. That was a great tackle.
That was Cam Ashurst. But another one of those seniors out there.
But look at he closes. Watch this. He closes fast and makes a solid tackle.
An absolutely solid tackle.
4th and short, see what they're going to do. It's a running clock. You might as well go for it, in my book.
Yeah.
I mean, you have a big play, just a run or whatever you want to do. But
yeah, again, I wouldn't mind seeing Lamb on like a jet type sweep.
He hadn't been back in though when he went out.
I'm talking. No, you're talking about far.
I'm saying Lamb, number 4.
Lamb, the edge rusher. Or I mean, he's actually
timeout.
I've told by some friends of mine on ECC that they ran a pretty decent sweep with him where they send him in motion. He gets to the edge, and when they snap it, he turns back around and goes the opposite way.
I wouldn't mind seeing a direct snap to him either.
Yeah. I mean, just, a lot of things. They've been running, again, they had a lot of success with Farr early, but, they've been running pretty much the same 4 plays all game, and the Comets are dialing in.
And as always, senior player insurance.
So this would be a big
Player's closet.
big stop here for the Comets. Keep it in the territory.
Lebanon's
territory.
Hey, wait a minute, Glenn Olson and Mike Lorienti. What, are you kidding me?
And Apollo Holmes.
I've been called a lot of things, but I haven't been called that before.
What, Michael Orienti?
Yeah.
And Glenn Olson? That's the number 2 squad. You got the number 1 squad tonight, guys. Steve Farker, Mike Cowdy. Oh, he's got him. Oh! Nice grab. He could be gone.
That was a ball thrown with some intensity, and the wide receiver got his hands up quick.
And we don't have a number 81 in our scorebook, buddy, so.
I like that, though. That was a good pitch and catch on that one.
That was real good. You know, that was a nice angle in.
Had time.
And he caught, what I liked is he actually caught it in stride.
That's what I'm saying. But he had time to throw. That's a nice play. That'd be the biggest play of the night for Lebanon.
Absolutely. They're in their deepest drive now at the 30.
Another quick one.
And again, they get it to Lamb, who makes one shuffle move and a stiff arm and gets to the edge. Is he in?
No.
They're going to leave him just shy of the goal line.
Again, like I said, they get a touchdown. They stop the running clock.
So Everett doing a good job. I like this fact that they're dropping him back 3 steps. As soon as he hits that back foot, he's releasing the ball, Mike.
Yeah.
That's pretty disciplined.
Not a lot of reads. Just hit, and the receivers are open right now too.
Well, he's got some pretty big targets in there. As number 81, who caught that first one. And we finally saw Lamb get the ball.
There's a first missed. I mean, he made him. That was a nice move. He made him look bad.
That was a Chris Berman. Whoop!
Touchdown.
There goes Mr. K in between the tackles.
Well,
good for the score.
Yeah, good for them, though. That's your offense, like you were saying before. You don't get shut out. You want to say, what did you guys do? You got the offense doing it, and then we got shut out. So that was a nice little drive there.
Yeah, it was. And methodically working their way down the field. Not a lot of big hits, but other than that one, that was about a 20-yarder. So the place kicker in for Lebanon.
See,
Austin Miller.
Just need to have some fun. I'd be working on 2-point plays.
Yeah, that would have given him 10 with the safety, but
because with the new rules now, you lose the first round, you can play another team the next week. You can relegated somebody else that lost.
Gotcha.
So Lebanon can still play. They find another team if they want to. They choose to find another team that lost. They can have another game next week also, just so you know.
Well, that'd be great.
Yes, so that you can get your games in this year. More games you get in.
That's
a shortened season.
Well, and hey, you see, we saw a lot of sophomores on that Lebanon roster.
Right.
The quarterback being one of them, Mr. K, number 36.
Right.
Doing very well. And I know he's been in strictly because we thought Keith Farr got dinged up earlier in the game. But he's been playing well. Get him used to Friday nights. And that extra game is a pretty cool thing. Again, that gives some of these seniors a chance to close out their career with, close to a full season. Regular high school season in Ohio is typically 10 games.
For the Comets, Iverson Borders.
So Iverson Borders is one of the deep men.
Go straight up the field. Straight up the field.
Picked up on the bounce.
Oh.
Fumble. Had a slot there. Did number 15, Chris Ollinger.
And Matthew McCowan.
Yeah, he
made the tackle for Lebanon.
Trying to catch the edge.
Because they don't.
He's going to try to get some more.
He's mad. He should run for a touchdown. So the comments.
Subs in, got a different quarterback in, and running back. It's not a running clock.
Is that that's Larson Brown, the sophomore. Inside hand.
He's got it.
He's got it himself, and Brown running down the right side. Gets across the 45-yard line, and he's knocked out of bounds. Great play by that young man.
Wow. And basically Lebanon going after the running back. He's limping a little bit now. He's hoping he's all right. Look at him. He's limping pretty good. They got Ryan Gaines. They might have to get another quarterback in. He's coming out.
Defender brought him down.
He'll play through it.
He'll walk it off.
Rub some dirt on
it. Can't find dirt on it. Turf field.
Rub some of them rubber pellets on
pellets,
it. Yeah. Brown barking out some signals. Inside handoff. Running with power in between the tackle. That's Jake Bates, a sophomore.
Trenton Rule made the stop.
I like that run by Bates. I tell you, he got around that edge, man, and he got his pads low and just popped through that hole. Sneaks through there for 4.
Again, if the comments here, you offensive line, and you want to get everybody healthy for next week. They're going to have a very, very tough game against Coleraine.
Yeah, I got a feeling this might be the number 1-0 for the JV squad. I don't see any starters out there from the offensive line from the varsity group.
Timeout, Mason.
Yeah, I'm taking a peek, and I see the fact that that Paul Rodriguez and Matt Bilo are not out there right now, or Nolan Ecafee. So,
no, hey, football playoffs. It's fun to get a lot of your subs in the game too. They get to play in the playoffs.
What, Friday night on TV, on the internet? Come on. And that's great. So yeah, again, folks. Shortened high school season. Now, Mike, you were talking a little bit. So teams that lose in week 1 can go ahead and schedule a week 8 game, so they can get at least 8 games in.
And the week after that too.
Yeah, that's awesome. I think that's great because again, a shortened season. Everybody's taking precautions.
You lied.
But we haven't heard about either one of these teams having any COVID issues.
But the other thing is some of these players play basketball, so they don't have to play. I think in the basketball shape, so it's up to them. Oh, he ran. Oh, look at this.
That's some tough sledding right there.
Yeah.
It's Bates.
I'm just telling you, Brown and the quarterback, he's still limping. He ain't going to be running the ball. If I'm letting him, I'm going to watch the running back. He might have one of those short passes right now.
Well, he's got 3rd and about 7. Clock is running as we're inside 7.5 minutes to go in the contest. So yeah, Coleraine, that'd be an interesting matchup of 2-5-2 squads.
Yeah. Just kind of like this one we thought. It's going to turnovers, penalties, silly stuff. You got to clean it up. The comments, you got to clean up a lot.
Brown, Bates inside the tackles, gets his pad low, carries the pile for tough sled, and he gets maybe 2. That'll set up 4th and about 3.5.
Coach Cash just going to go for it.
Yeah, grind it up.
He'll run the ball.
Yeah, I'm impressed with this Brown. He's,
No, sophomore, and
he plays a good game. And that running back Bates, I mean, he's another one. He's, again, getting low, trying to get through those holes.
Flag, too much time. Nope, somebody moved. You're going to punt the ball now. It's a good time to practice on your punt on the sideline. Try to get it inside the 10. Thank you very much.
Now they're going to go with, let's see if McCormick comes out to kick it. He did. Okay, so
this is good for next week when you're playing, quite frankly. If you're in this situation, a close game, you want to hit something that try to bury them back there, and again, let the clock keep on running.
Jax Hutchinson is the punter, is the snapper. Nolan McCormick will try to get one away. Let's see if he does a lot of that angle kicking. Oh, and he hangs that one.
You want to catch it. You want to catch it. Oh, wow. That's it.
If you're Mason, you want to get it.
Jump on it. That was not what they wanted.
Yeah, so he got
7-yard punt.
Yeah, first down yardage, basically. So they're going to go ahead and set up right there at the 35-yard line with 5:52 to go. Will the Warriors, as they trail 34-9. Gorgeous night, though, huh?
No, very nice football night. Not too hot, not too cold. And it's wind's kind of down, but yeah, perfect night.
Great game for playoff football here at Dwyer Field at Atrium Stadium. Mike Crotty here with Steve Parker. And let's see if Everett can get another drive going. He was successful the last time.
Keep on throwing the same way. Oh.
Ooh. Risky play, risky. But he does a great job of hitting. He hits Parlett right when he makes his turn, though. That's what I like.
They're all 4 or 5 yard passes, though. Sooner or later, I mean, Mason don't want to get beat deep, but somebody's going to jump on one of those short ones here.
Clock continues to run inside.
Here it is. See, watch this. 1, 2, 3. He's just throwing it. A 9 pops up there. That's a small window, but good completion.
Yeah, as soon as he hits his back foot, he's letting her rip.
He's playing a lot better the second half.
Yeah, and they're going with an empty backfield around him, so they're coming out throwing. Yeah, see, that time he hung one up.
Yeah, that's. I guarantee the defensive back coach with Mason Singer said somebody's got to jump on one of these.
Yeah, and he had double coverage. Do you tell the inside guy to bite and let the outside guy lean?
You might see the quarterback not even throw the ball here. He might act like he's going to throw it and just run it himself.
3rd and short. By the time we snap this thing, we'll be inside of 4.5 minutes.
Yep.
As Lebanon gets up to the line, Everett. Yep, he pulled it right down.
Yeah, that's smart. Keep the drive going, first play.
Yeah, stop the clock a little bit.
Still coaching up over there. That's a good play.
Hey, I bet they probably have already have, in their plans a couple of teams they want to call and try to get a game in with.
Oh, that was figured out last week when the seeds came out. I mean, everybody thinks they're going to win, but you call a couple other teams and say, hey, if you lose, I lose.
Yeah, I was looking at the ECC site today, Mike, as he rolls right.
Yep.
And I think they've already had on their schedule Milford, if I'm not incorrect. They may have already had that on the ECC site for
next week.
For these guys.
Yeah, Milford was getting beat pretty good.
So that, again, that's an ECC game, if you will. That's probably not a bad move, is to pick somebody that's in your own conference, and
especially if you didn't play them already this year.
Yeah, exactly. So Everett now.
Good
inside
run.
handoff.
Good run. I like him. He gets to the hole.
Frederick Kay. Yeah, he seems to be running with a purpose. Not a lot of, you don't see a lot of moves out of this kid. He sees the angle and he tries to grab it.
Yeah, look at this. But nice little hole there. Again, he's not getting touched until about 5 yards downfield.
Now he's got twins right, twins left, Kay right next to him. Rolling right, Everett.
He might run it. Oh, good. He came back to the ball, 13.
Good job.
That was a super job.
He ran off the defender, Mike, and then he curled back.
Helped the quarterback by coming back to the ball,
and
making a shorter pass.
Still good enough for a first down for the Warriors, as they're now inside the Comets, close to the Comets' 25-yard line once the ball gets put down. No, he's actually closer to just shy of the 25. Clock continues to run inside of 3 minutes here. Okay, looking for the edge.
But that's a good tackle there by 21 and 44 by the Comets.
Yeah, it's Jake Bates. We've talked about on the offensive side of the ball. And Mark Starks Jr.
55 too. 55 was in there. Get his name.
Ian Brewster, yeah.
All three of them. That was good penetration.
Yeah, Brewster and
it's
a senior getting some time in here.
It's tough to get that running back low. They all got him low, and he's quick pass again.
Everett again with a man open.
That was a tough catch.
Yeah, he caught it right in front of the defender.
But it was behind him, and that's a nice catch with the hands.
A really good catch because he had a defender. That's Lucas Parlett.
Look at this. Boom. He has to go behind him a little bit. Catch his eye on the ball.
Oh, what a great tackle, not leading with your head. I want to compliment this young man, number 48 for the Comets. That's Weston Simmons in there on
Running
defense.
back.
Kay looking for a place to go inside the 5. Just going to be shy of the goal line. They'll say they're going to mark it at about the 3. 144 and counting. Everett Kay looking for a room. Does he get in? He's in. Frederick Kay for the Warriors.
Into the end zone for the touchdown.
I like that. See, that's what I expected, that type of offensive execution by Lebanon. Yeah, beginning of the night. And
they got behind a little bit. I think kind of went out of their game plan early, but I give them credit. I give the coaching staff for Lebanon them credit. The kids are still fighting hard and playing hard. And a couple of scores here, doesn't make it any better, but it makes it a little bit more,
hey,
point spread's not as bad.
And you still probably got film tomorrow, and there's positives you can build on going into, 1, maybe even 2 more games.
Right.
Kick down, the kick is up, and that kick is good. So it'll be 34-16. 137 to go, Mike. And let's set it up then. Let's talk a little bit about next week.
All
so
right.
Colerain's been the king of the hill for years.
Right.
And we didn't play him this year.
Nope.
And, have been losing. The last few years, the Comets have been getting closer to Colerain, but, when they're on the big stage, the Comets have not been able to surpass Colerain. Is this year they can do?
Well, I think they can. I think they got to be flexible with their offense. I think the running game's got to keep Colerain's offense off. Colerain still has a very good running game. So if the Comets can control the clock, no turnovers, and get rid of these silly penalties, I think they're right there. I think it should be a really, really close game.
Yeah, if any of you folks get a chance to watch this game, again, silly penalties by both squads tonight.
Oh, absolutely.
Sportsmanship, I know it's been a tough year, folks, but sportsmanship says a lot about it. I just like to think the coach is going to get that shoving stuff corrected. I mean,
yes.
There's, you need to be the bigger man out here in the football field. If somebody says something to you that makes you mad and you can't laugh it off, then you're not mature enough to be playing this game.
There you go. Ooh.
Wow.
That's a hard tackle.
Yeah, that was really tough.
Again, let's see if the Comets just sit on it or actually get some more practice for some of the younger kids.
Well, I would think, at least trying to expand some things as Chris Ollinger makes that tackle. Or is the Mason ball carrier that gets knocked out of bounds. And
they're going to victory formation.
Okay. So I think Brown's in there. He's just going to go ahead and take that knee.
Yeah. Oh, very good. Both teams have realized let's just move on.
Larson Brown took a knee.
And they got a sub coming in or just an extra guy? Brian Kastner's team will go on to play in the playoffs again.
So they've had some tough draws in the past. They get beat first round, but he's gotten the team to the playoffs the last few years. I think 5 of the last 6 or something like that. He's done a good job. They haven't got over the hump yet, but again, there's a couple of really good teams out there again in the Cincinnati area. St. X is a really good football team, and obviously Lakota West is a very, very good football team. And even the Cincinnati Elephants is a good football team. So we'll see.
I tell you what,
it's about matchups. It's about matchups.
I like seeing Princeton at least making a nice comeback this year too under Coach Mike Daniels.
Coach Daniels done a good job there of keeping kids. I mean, they played a couple of close games against a couple of very good teams. So there you go. We're going to have it here, a dominating performance, 34-16, 34-16. The Comets look good. But again, Coach Kastner, he'll look at film and he'll do a lot of stuff. He'll do a lot of stuff and to clean up for next week. They can't play this sloppy with turnovers. The penalties. Steve expect to be the good Colerain team next week.
Lebanon moves to 2-5. Mason moves on in the playoffs. Looking for Colerain here next week. Right here. Look for us on ICRCTV.com. on Facebook. Look for us on YouTube. But for my partner, Mike Crotty, this is Steve Parker saying thank you for joining us here on Friday Night Football, Ohio High School Playoff Edition. And we look forward to seeing you next week as Mason is victorious over Lebanon in round 1 of the playoffs, 34-16 here at Dwyer Field at Atrium Stadium. Thank you, and we'll catch you next week. Good night, everyone.